Right, let's see how we sound. Testing. Voice sounds a little robotic. I think it's... I talk, the fan starts to come through. I'm gonna go turn off the fan. Okay, does that sound better when I talk? I think it does. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, yesterday I upped the difficulty because I was getting very bored. I was falling asleep. So, yeah, I think we're gonna continue the 6Q problems. Eventually, I feel like it wouldn't be too difficult to, like... It'd be cool to say that I've solved every Code Wars problem. I don't know how difficult that is going to be for the harder problems, but I could grind through all of the 8Q and all of the 7Q, probably all the way up to 4Q. Like, I'm fairly confident I could do every 4Q and below problem. 3Q and above, I don't know if my coding skills are quite there yet to do all of them. Come across some of them that I had to skip because, like, I can't really figure out how to do that. But then others where I was like, oh, absolutely I know how to do that, and I did it. But we're a ways off, because we're still at 4,800 problems total. I wonder how often solutions get added. 4881 kata found. But if I filter by... Well, popularity, that's going to sort, but if I filter by ones I have completed... Okay, that number is definitely going down. So let's select difficulty at 6Q. Okay. Let's get started. Ooh, one viewer in the chat. Let's go. Not even in the chat, just on the stream. Oh, also I'm showing my face now. That's a thing. Surprise. I don't know. I want to make a joke about, like, that dream guy who came out, but, like, I don't know. I feel like people were mean. You shouldn't make fun of people's appearances. And he's not even that bad looking of a dude. So, like, whatever. Alright. You are going to be given an array of integers. Your job is to take that array and find an index. Hold on, let me turn on the volume. It's a little distracting. You're going to be given an array of integers. Your job is to take that array and find an index n, where the sum of the integers to the left of n is equal to the sum of the integers to the right of n. Interesting. If there's no index that would make this happen, return -1. So let's say you're given the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Function will return the index 3 because... Okay, well that one's easy because it's symmetric. Because at the third position of the array, the sum of the left side of the index and the sum of the right side of the index is both equal 6. So look over another one. You're given an array 1, 150, -51, 1, 1. Function will return the index 1 because at the first position of the array, the sum of the left side of the index, 1. Is it 0 based? I'm guessing it's 0 based. Equals 1 plus 50. Right side. Oh, so you don't include the one at the index, which makes sense. Well, if you included it at the index on both sides, it should be the same result, right? Because if they're equal on both sides, the same number applied to both sides would be the same. This one is 0. It's the right when added. Okay, so nothing. Empty arrays are equal to 0 in this problem. Okay. I mean, this is pretty straightforward to do it if you're not thinking of optimization, right? So I can just do for I in range of length of array. If sum of 0 to I, which should get everything on the left side, and then that equal sum of array R. I gotta fix that. Equals sum of. It's very interesting to see what people come up with, because I have a feeling there's a way to optimize this. It's not coming to me. And then I to the end of the array. Those equal return I. And then if we get to here, return -1. And then let's see, in Python is the sum of an empty array going to return 0 like we need it to? Python anywhere. I need to bookmark this. Oh, have I bookmarked it? I just okay, they still haven't banned me or my IP address, which is good news. Sum of IP address is 0. Okay, so then we don't need to handle that edge case. It's handled naturally here because for the first time through, R of I plus 1, R of I, then, hold on, let me think. I really need to do I plus. Here, is that gonna yell? Probably, so I need to handle that here. Otherwise, I'm going to get an out of bounds exception. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, -1 should equal 6. Okay, so I'm not handling something, right? Let's print out what the... Oh, this should be the array, right? So, should equal 6. So what's happening here is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's happening is I'm not getting R of 0 to I. Oh, that's fair enough. I'm not actually checking that by. Is this gonna give me an out of bounds exception? No, why didn't it? Why did I think it was, and why didn't it? For this case, right? 200 is gonna be -1. Oh, interesting. That in all of the numbers between 1 and 100, there isn't an in-between. That they're equal. Okay, so why didn't this fail. Why can't I just be happy with that it worked? I have to figure out why it worked. Because if this is the length of the array here is from 99, so I should get to. Oh, this is only gonna go to 98. The 99th. That should still be out of bounds exception, right? I'm curious. Int I. That was a mistake. Right, so does 90. Oh, does it work for slices and not direct indexes? Yeah, I'm curious. So if I do test equals R of I, does that fail? But then this was allowed because it was a slice. No, it's still for I. I'm confusing myself at this point. Was I not looking at? Oh, well, oh. Through 99. So, oh, I plus 1. Yeah, okay. Now, I think I was still right. This will fail, but the slice won't. List index out of range. Okay, beautiful. I understand what's going on now. Things make sense. Okay. Now I can attempt, and that passes. Yeah, my concern is that this is, what, an O of n squared solution, worst case scenario? So each sum has to go through it. It only ever has to go through the total of it, though, 1, right? So just because I do two sums here, it's not O of 2n, it's just O of n. But it's still O of n squared, because I do that every time through it. Oh, I could... get the sum of the whole thing at first, which would be O of n, fair enough, but then what I can do is, as I iterate over each one, subtract from... Yeah, okay, this ought to work. I'm gonna keep this here, because if this doesn't work, then I just want to submit something and I have to redo it again. But, so I can do left sum equals 0, and then I can do right sum equals, or sum of array, right? And then what I could do is for item, for I in range, here, let's just copy this guy. Length of array, and then it is if left sum equals right sum, return I. Then if they're not equal, then I add left sum plus equals array of I, and then subtract array of I from right sum plus equals array of, or minus equals, right? Minus equals. Let's see, does that work for me? Definitely speeds it up, but does it work? Well, that's my problem. Okay, so that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh. Everyone should equal 3. They never equal each other. Is it because I'm including the I in my sum? Array of 1 and on for the right sum. And then, but does my logic still left sum plus equals array of I, then right sum, your, oh, is this array of I plus? List index out of range. Everyone should equal 6. Oh, I'm so close. Let's, yeah, because I'm not doing that here. Right, okay, if I have this here, I don't get into the out of bounds case. But I wish I could draw on a whiteboard. That would be helpful. Oh, 6 viewers. Wow, that's it's definitely a record. Feel free to say hi in the chat, everyone. I'm just trying to figure out why my code sucks, because it's close. So basically, I did it the way that works, and then I was like, nah, fuck that. I want to do it fast. So I'm trying to optimize it, because this solution was, if you're familiar with like time complexity notation, or big O notation, to describe time complexity, this was O of n squared, because I was iterating through it, and then within that iteration, for every step, I was doing another iteration through the entire thing. So this was O of n squared, I'm pretty sure. And then I'm working on something that should just be O of n. I have to iterate through it twice, but I don't have to iterate through it squared, if that makes sense. So I iterate it through it once with this original sum, and then I iterate through it again, adding to the left sum and subtracting from the right sum. And then at each step, checking to see if they're equal. And that seems to be working, except I can't get to this. I'm having a hard time with this edge case, because if I don't have this -1 here, my test, I'm going to get an out of bounds exception, list index out of range exception. But if I do the -1 here, I get through all the problems, but I get one of them wrong, because I'm not getting to that last step in the array. So I'm wondering if I do that here, check again. If the left sum, well, I'm curious to print out left sum and right sum and see, can you reiterate the problem statement? Absolutely. So the problem statement is you're going to be given an array of integers. Your job is to take that array and find an index n, where the sum of the integers to the left of n, of the index, is equal to the sum of the integers to the right of n. If there's no index, then return -1. So let's say you're given the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. My function is going to return 3 because at the third position of the array, the left side, 1, 2, 3, and the right side is 3, 2, 1, which, you know, because it's symmetric, adds to the same thing. And then another example, just sort of showing the edge cases, right? This will return the index 1, because everything to the left of this 100 here is 1, and then everything to the right of the 100 is 50 minus 51, which is -1, plus 1 is 0, plus 1 is +1, and so on. And then it defines the edge case where if the array on the left side is empty, then that counts as 0. And so it's saying that it's equal here, because we start at 10. To the left of 10 is nothing, so we're going to say that sum is 0. And then to the right of the 10, it's -80 plus 10, which is -70, plus 10, which is -60, plus 15, which is negative... hold on, I'm confused myself because I'm bad at math. Empty array is equals 0, so index 0 is 10. Left of that is empty. Right of that is -80, -70, -60, negative 45, right? And then plus 35, -35 is -10. I don't think we'd count this 10. Because it's not inclusive, right? Okay, now I've confused myself with the problem statement. Function will return the list index. Okay. The reason why I'm confused is because this wasn't the array. This was the array. This was the right side. Okay, yeah, so all of this sums to 0. All of nothing sums to 0. An array of length 0 to 1000 numbers in array can be any integer, positive or negative. Lowest index. Yeah, so that's the problem statement. I'll keep this up while I try to work through this. Well, that's why I might want to print out what I'm seeing here. I'd like to not have this like separate edge case outside of here. This. Do I need to do the sum? First. I don't see that how that helps me actually. Oh. If I do this and then check, the problem is I'm not doing this initial check out here and only doing it. No, I can't believe I'm doing that inside of there. Yeah, I want to draw this out. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Test of... So let's say I equals 0. Test of I. So the very first left sum is sum of I. Well, the beginning to I, which means 0. And then to the right of it, it's going to be I plus 1 on. Now I equals 1. Left side, right side. I don't think this will actually sum together, but I'll still be able to test the indexing logic. Equals 2. And then... Actually, instead of putting out the sums, let's just print out what are. This one, 2. The right of it is 4, 5. And then I need to just increment again. 5, 1. Is that 2, 3. And then the problem is I need to check it for when I equals 5, right? I equals 4 and index is this one. So I equals so let's implement again. So test of 0 I is gonna be the first stat, and then I need to basically do 5 this guy. Which works for slices, because I get that empty array, but then I'm not... So here's what I do. It's kind of a hack, but, yeah, I'm not gonna like it, but it's gonna be fast. So if I... Well, here, instead of having this special case... Oh boy, what? Instead of having this special case in here, I'm going to do the -1 in here, and then have the check out here. Because... What is... If I... plus 1 equals length of array. Means we can't do the, well, here, let's do not equals. And then else, just see if left sum equals 0, right? Because if I'm running this condition, everything not left sum equals 0. Oh. Okay. Oh. Why am I struggling, man? Just one. It'll do everything but that last check. I won't have integrated, so let's see. If I get to here, that means there's one final check I need to do. If you do left sum plus equals array of I plus one, if left sum equals 0, return one. Ooh, I know what I could do. I could do a 4 else. That's actually a bit of Python syntax I learned recently. For else, I don't know if that does anything for me. I plus equals 1 of, well, just I in this case, and then return I. Let's try it. Fuck. Oh, what's the chat say? Nothing. No help. You just want to see me struggle and suffer. Do not understand what for else does. If 1 should equal 6. What is I at each point? Right? I. Ah. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my if statement is wrong. Why is it wrong? What's the actual array? Is it problem number this guy? Wait, what? No, what? 1 should equal 6. So this is the one whose answer is 6. So this is the problem it's referring to. So 10, 0. To the left of it, 0. To the right of it is not working. This 10, that, here. Okay, so it's saying at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because it's not if left sum equals 0. Well, no, 6, right? So everything to the right of this is nothing, so it'd be 0. And so at index 6, it's 35 plus 15, 50 to 60 to 70 to negative 10 to 0. So left sum should equal 0. Well, okay, so what I need to print out is left sum. I need to see what left sum is doing at each point. Oh, do I not need to do it? I bet, yeah, I need to see what left sum is. Left sum is 0. Oh, before I do this, so left sum. No, because I already have left sum what I need it to be. So I don't need to do this. I just need to check here if left sum equals 0. Test that. 5 should equal 6. Oh, but I still need to increment I. So I can just do return I plus 1. Yeah, it's probably because of how I structured the contents of my for loop. And then I was just like adding band-aids to make it work. But I'll take it. Yeah, no, I'll take that. Let's submit it. Ooh, 2 failed. Oh, because sometimes I just don't get in here, so I is never set. Okay, well, I equals 2. Okay. 1 should equal 0. Oh my goodness! What? That's not the I'm just printing it out. Oh man, today I be struggling. Because it's length. Which one goes with what? I'm guessing this. If the length of the array is 1, okay, that makes sense. Alright, well, this is gonna be an ugly solution, but it should be faster than my original solution. If array is 1, oh yeah, because then I don't even get into here. Oh man, return 0. Yes? Oh man. Oh, it's ugly, but it works. Okay, so yeah, this was my original solution, essentially. And it's not as fast as mine. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do. Why did I suck so bad at it? Just enumerate from the value if left sum return, and then left sum plus. Oh, I do the right sum first, and then check the left sum. Yeah, that was it. Shh, man. Okay, I had the. Oh, where'd my code go? Are you serious? It just gets rid of my code? I don't like that. No, because it's in the... If I sort by newest, my solution shows up, and boy howdy. Oh, hey, my comments. I'm resubmitting that. I don't care. I knew what I was doing. I just didn't understand what I was doing. And I'm taking credit for the nicer answer. Okay, so in theory, the only thing I need to do is move the right sum modification up here. And not do the +1. Yeah. And then I can get rid of all this nonsense. Oh, please work. Oh. All that nonsense up here was actually everything that I need. Never mind. Oh. Equal 3. Oh. This is gonna work. This is gonna work! Why? No, why should equal 3? What? Oh, do I need to sum the whole array for this method of doing it? I think I might need to sum it. Thank you. Thank you to the Python gods. I will never sin again. I will never go astray. Thank you so much. Fuck yes! Let's go. Alright. That I will submit. Oh man. This is what it is I'm being punished for my sins the other day when I submitted an answer with an eval in it, where I was evaluating a set of code generated on the fly for the given input. Oh man. Okay, I feel happier now. I mean, I feel stupid, but I feel happy. Does my number look big in this? Ooh. A narcissistic number is a positive number which is the sum of its own digits. Oh, okay. Each raised to the power of the number of digits in a given base. In this kata, we will restrict ourselves to the decimal 10. For example, I'll power to the number of digits. Okay, so for example, take 153, 3 digits, which is narcissistic. 1 to 3, 5 to 3. Okay, and which isn't. Let's return true or false, depending on this may be true or false in your language. Error checking for text strings or other valid or invalid inputs is not required. Okay, so this is the old string dot split. String value dot split on. If I do normal split, what does it split on? By default, it splits on white space. I think I need to specify that I split on. Oh no, not string dot split. I'm sorry, just string of value. String. And then I can do n digits equals a val string. Then 4. Okay, and then I just do sum equals sum of int of digit string or we'll do dig string or dig string val string int to the power of digits. And then return sum equals. Okay. That'll do it. Woo! Okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Definitely not necessarily an easier problem than the last problem, but I don't know of a better way to do it, unless there's some mathematical trick, maybe not a programming trick, but a mathematical trick could make it faster. I can't think of it though. Let's see what the people say. They say exactly what I did. Yeah. Full equals. Oh geez, this is entirely unnecessary. Yeah, they just doing what I'm doing. X. Again, sure, but why? Alright. Moving on. Detect pangram. I don't know what a pangram is. A pangram is a sentence that contains every single letter of the alphabet at least once. For example, the sentence, "The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog," is a pangram because it uses the letters A through Z at least once. Case is irrelevant. When a string detect whether or not it is a pangram. Okay, sentence that contains every single letter of the alphabet. Okay. So that's just return set of s dot lower equals string dot what is it string dot oh, what do I need to import? String from string import. What? I forget. There's something that is just the set of all characters. List of all lowercase letters. No. ASCII lowercase. Oh, but it's a string, so I just need to call set on that. Equals set string dot ASCII. So that's person. Yes. Oh, sure. Ah, okay, so I just need to import it. False should equal true. Probably not doing the set equality might not work. So I could check to see if the intersection is equal to the union. Curious, check if two sets are equal. I'm sure. Okay, so that's what I did. Are these... Oh, is this gonna include, spaces? So I should get rid of spaces. So S dot... That's the easiest way to get rid of white spaces. Oh, S dot lower dot replace okay, I'm thoroughly confused. Let's return what that says. Oh, the commas. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do this a one-liner anymore. S equals S dot lower equals join of C for C and S if C in S. No. Oh, yeah. And then S, set of S. Much better. Wrong again. Incorrect answer for... Oh. What is S before and after? Pretend print S. Am I getting rid of a... Oh, it's because I need to do S dot lower first. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to submit it with my print in there. Son of... Not in... Oh yeah, that's definitely a way to do it as well. Just iterate through all the alphabets and make sure it's in there. I think it might be faster to do convert S to a set first, though, because the containment operator is going to be O of 1. This one's basically having to search through the entire string every time. Is subset stop to a set. Yeah, sure. If this is a subset, then it doesn't contain all of them. If it's not, then it does, and you can turn true. Okay, so I'm going to sort by newest again, grab my solution that has my print in it, and oh boy. Oh. Well, this makes me sad. I do not like that solution. And then go back. I refuse to have this on my record. Watch it not work now. That'd be so funny. Won't it also have ignore special characters? Yeah, that was wrong. Won't it also have some uppercase? Yeah, and then I handle that with the dot is low or dot lower. What else we got on the agenda today? I also apologize if the music's a little repetitive. I basically have like 6 no copyright songs that I'm just gonna loop through until I download more that I like. I'll probably get to that this weekend. By the way, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I'm gonna do sort of a code marathon type of thing all day Friday, where like from 9 in the morning to say 5 at night, just like a 8-hour day, but I'm gonna be just doing Code Wars. If you want to drop by and say hello, keep me company, keep me from going insane, all of the above, I'd appreciate it. Alright, hold on guys, my mom is texting me. Alright, there is texting. Yeah, I know. I'm texting while streaming. It really is bad form. No, I do apologize about that, but you know, gotta text your mom back. Moms get lonely. There's an array with some numbers. All numbers are equal except for one. Try to find it. It's guaranteed that array contains at least 3 numbers. Oh, this is gonna be similar to something I did the other day. Is it the same problem I did the other way? It seems very... Find the unique number. This kata. Find the unique string. Maybe I did find the unique string. Find the unique. But this is easy peasy. So that. So while for I in range 1 to array length of array minus 1. If array of I minus 1 is not equal array of I not equal to array of I plus 1. Return find the numbers, return I. Oh hell yeah, brother. Fuck. God damn it. Why do the basic tests, it's like 3 dummy easy peasy tests, and then it's like someone says basic test shuffle the last item. Oh, this doesn't handle if okay, so it's yeah, I'm not handling the edge cases. Okay, fair enough. I'm definitely not handling the edge cases. But I can if I want to. So here, I'll just wrap this. I'll just do the edge cases. So array of 0 is not equal. Oh no. I need to know what do I need to do? That's not gonna work either. Okay, no, I just do it out of here. If I get to here. Which is why I'm returning nuts, because I'm getting in a store loop and then I'm returning anything. So check. But if it's at the beginning, I want to not go through the entire thing. Well, oh well. On average, it's still the same time complexity. So if array of 0 is not equal to 1, return 0, and then return. I think it's guaranteed to be in here, so if I get here, I'm returning negative. Much better. Negative and positive, very long list. I wonder how long very long list is. Array. Very long list. That's a pretty long list. Cool, I'll take it. It'll be interesting to see what other people came up with for this guy. Haha! Welcome, albino rhino. Yes, I am a fucking nerd. Call the stream or YouTube channel Gym Class. And also, all solutions where you use a class, first class must be named Gym. Ah, that'd be funny. If I in array for I equals right 0 greater than return j else return I. Yeah, I'm getting so thrown off with the like autocorrect to return j if I an array for I equals array of 0. Oh, just for the edge cases is greater than j an array for j not equal to array of 0. I don't know if I follow that logic. So if I an array for I equals, oh, okay, so you're saying item in array for item equals the first element. Sorry, I and j, I was thinking indices, but you're saying elements in the array. Yeah, I wish there was a way return the value in the smaller one. I an array for I, j an array for j not equal to array of 0. So you're saying going through 1 and seeing where I does equal the first element, j an array for j not equal array of 0. The length of each. I am struggling to visualize what you're trying to say with that. I want to, I don't know, figure out a way so that my viewers can submit their ideas through actual code. Maybe what I'll do, so for like coding interviews, they have you like log into this site. I forget what it's called, but basically they can like see what you type, and then you can like actually test it in there. No, I don't want to ignore you. I just wish there was a better way to like communicate the actual code, because it's kind of a pain to type it in as the even odd one. I don't remember the even odd one. My memory is terrible. Oh, yeah. The one where I had a similar solution on is find where if to the left of it it's even or odd or something like that. I can't remember. All right. My viewers just went from 7 to 4. That's brutal. I'll submit what I got. Let's see what other people are saying. A comma B equals set of array. If return A if array.count of A equals 1. Okay, so yeah, you just convert to set. There's going to be 2 elements. Check to see if return A if array.count else return B. I don't know if I like that one so much. It's not O of n squared. Still O of n, it's like O of 2n, right? So the amount of times they're iterating through the array is twice. The amount of times I iterated through the array is once. So when you convert it to a set, you're iterating through the array at least once, right? How else do you know what is in it to add it to the set? And then return A if array.count of A equals 1, else B. Yeah, I mean, that works. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, okay, no. No, this is basically the same as the previous answer. So, not that bad because... Well, it's not quite the same as the previous one, but it's still not that bad. You sort it. Oh, sure. That one's actually not bad. Sorting it, well, no, except sorting. So this is actually worse, because sorting a list, that is, if I remember, it's n log n, time complexity of list sort. Yeah, O of n log n. The other solutions are even better than the sorted solution because they're still O of n. I hate this. Whatever this is, I hate this. You don't need to import another module for this. Oh, my back is killing me. It's almost like I have terrible posture. Almost like I have terrible posture. You like that one? If you download quizzes to boost your short-term memory, are you literally downloading RAM? I don't like it. I don't like that one. Because you're not wrong. C minus? No. C++. Split strings, I think. Again, I might go to 5Q. These 6Qs are also getting pretty easy. Getting back in the swing of things, you know. During the summer, I was doing Code Wars like every day, and I was just doing the practices as they sent them to me, right? So yeah, it would be like as I would rank up, it would give me harder and harder problems. I would just do that like after work. Until I got to a couple of 2Qs that just kicked my ass. Complete the solution. Oh, is that shaky? Oh yeah, that's pretty shaky. I'm sorry about the shakiness on the webcam, guys. I'm like, I shake my legs or whatever, and it was definitely transferring to the webcam. Okay. Complete solution that splits the string into pairs of 2 characters. If the string contains odd number of characters, then it should replace. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I mean, yeah, this is easy. So salt or I in range of length of S, result and S of I, probably skipping so 0 and of S I 1. Wow, okay. So here equals that. Then we need to see if 2. If not, then here needs to equal plus that guy and append here. So let's test this logic on the first guy. So the first time through, I'm going to get a b. Then I is going to, so I is going to start at 0, which will grab me the a, and then I'm going to get a b with the I to I plus 1, and then it is going to be equal to 2, and that's going to append it. And then the next time through, my, oh, do I get to it next time? Probably not, right? Because it's not inclusive, but I'm going by 2, so it's not going to get there. So let's test it. Oh, I didn't return it. Well, so that's one problem. Right. Why was test passed? What was the... Oh, it's empty. I'm afraid if I do plus 1, I'm gonna get what happened there? ASTF, it went. Well, I'm misunderstanding something here. ABC. Oh. Oh, this is only gonna return. I returns not list of 0. I to I plus 1 is only gonna, because it's not inclusive. This needs to be I plus 2. I'm sorry. Not equal to 2. It's 1. Okay, so AS, what's the ASDF 80 SF? Just because I have this extra string in here. Was this not necessary? Did I trick myself? Yes, I tricked myself. Beautiful. Okay. Submit that. Alright, how long have we been streaming for? It might be that time. Hour and 20 minutes. Boy, howdy. Is that a long time? Oh. What other solutions? If Land of S. Okay, I don't hate that solution, actually. If it's odd, then just make it even. Make what the last one's gonna be, and then you don't have any the extra logic in here. I actually don't hate that at all. I like that solution. I'll actually give that a clever and best practice. I'm sorry. What? Ari.find all. Oh, you know what? I hate it. I hate it, but that works. That's a clever. That's a clever for sure. And then, yeah, you're just changing the input. Yeah, I don't hate these top two solutions. Normally I come to the top two solutions. I'm like, who is upvoting this, man? These are clever. So for the viewers not familiar, the Ari.find all. Also, Ari stands for regular expression. So the import Ari, that's Python's regular expression module, and then the find all is going to find all possible instances of a pattern, and if I remember correctly, it's non-overlapping patterns, otherwise this wouldn't work, right? Because if we had test equals A, B, C, D, E, F, and it wasn't non-overlapping, then find all would return AB. Well, so let me explain the pattern that it's using, right? So the pattern in regular expression talk, the dot represents any character. That means any character counts as a potential match, right? But then the following that says, okay, I want 2 instances of any character. So realistically, in general, AB is matches, but so does BC, and then CD, then DE, then EF, and then F underscore. But, well, it wouldn't be underscore in that case. But because it is non-overlapping, which let me actually double check that. Python R find all, turn all non-overlapping matches. So yeah, no, that's certainly a clever way to do it. It's not clear. I wouldn't actually write this in any code base because you're not really gaining anything from doing that other than flexing your regular expression and Python knowledge. All of these are like one-liners, which is fine. I don't know. I feel like if your one-liner is longer than, I don't know, however long this is, it becomes not very clear. That's just my personal preference, but I see my viewers going up and down, so if you're an actual person and not some bot that is doing something, feel free to say hi in the chat. Very welcoming here, especially to constructive criticism, which boy howdy do I need some sometimes. find the missing letter. This might be my last one. Because it has been an hour and a half of streaming, and man, I don't know. There's definitely other things I could be doing, like editing and making actual YouTube videos that aren't just copies of my stream. Find the missing letter. Write a method that takes an array of consecutive increasing letters as input that returns the missing letter in the array. You will always get an invalid array. Okay. Oh man, I did the thing. I did the thing where I read like an entire sentence and did not extract any information from it. Let me start over. Write a method that takes an array of consecutive increasing letters. Okay, what is increasing letters? I'm guessing that means alphabetically as input, and that returns the missing letter in the array. Okay, I'll always get a valid array, and it'll always be missing exactly one letter. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is something I don't immediately have a thought for on how to solve it. A, B, C, D. What I could do is convert these all to their respective ASCII ordinals, which, for those not familiar with the term, ASCII ordinal, it's basically the number in the ASCII table. Right, so if I pull up an ASCII table, the ordinal is the corresponding number. It might not actually be the corresponding number because I think it's one based, right? But for our purposes, it's not going to matter because I'm just going to see if there's a delta of 1, right? That the delta between all of these should always be 1. In case the array will always contain... Ooh, hold on. How does this work? Oh, it shouldn't matter because I'm going to be using ASCII and I can... Okay, which has proper case handling. So, for... var in vars. Well, length of the array will always be at least 2. So what I actually want to do is for I in range length of vars, for I in range, length of letters, var1 equals vars of I, var2 equals vars of I plus 1. If ord of var1, var2 rather, minus ord of var1 is greater than 1. You know, we've skipped, right? And we can figure out which one we've missed by returning part of yeah, I'm actually gonna do board 1 board 2 equals board of that board of that, and then I can just do board 2 board 1 return character of board 1 plus 1. That guy. Let's see how that does. Passed all 2 tests. Now I'm probably gonna fail though at the case. Well, am I actually gonna fail ever? Because I can't have something past the final character. Right, if... Yeah, no, so I don't even need to handle the edge case. Alright, I'm happy with that solution. While ord of cars of n equals so n plus 1 equal... yeah. That's a way to do it. Something that triggers me though is when you have a literal plus a variable for whatever reason, especially when it's commutative operators, like in this case for integer addition. I prefer, something triggers me when the number comes before like the expression or whatever. Alphabet of that guy. Even plus 1? Hold on, what happened? If array of I plus 1 minus array of... Oh, that's odd. Oh. Yeah. You mean 1 plus even? Yes, but I just got done explaining why I think I hate that. Well, thanks everyone for watching me code. I think it's about that time for me though. Yeah, for me, I prefer it when the number follows the function. When the number comes first and it's commutative, right? There are cases where, like for string addition, it's not commutative, so you're kind of stuck doing whatever you gotta do. But in the case of it's not, I tend to prefer the function and then the number. I don't know why. That's just a little trigger of mine, I guess. If it's an offset, you like putting it in the front. That's interesting, because I don't know. I guess I think of like in math, you want to shift a function up 1, you do the function plus 1. At least that's, I guess, typically the syntax I saw, instead of doing 1 plus the function. So it's interesting that the offset you would prefer in the front. Alright, enough of this nerd talk. I have to go probably do laundry, actually, and then I might try to start editing videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow. And then, like I said, Friday, if you're interested, if you want to tune in, while you're at work or doing whatever, I'm going to be doing like this code marathon for 8 hours with maybe some breaks to go get lunch or something. So, alright, everyone have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.